How's everyone doing today? I got a few new games I want to show you I picked up last night at a game store. Super NES games. First would be Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I used to have this game when I was younger. I think my dad bought it for me in, I want to say, early '96 as kind of a gift for performing well at some competition I was at. So then I let somebody borrow it, or I sold it, or gave it to my brother or something, and I just lost it. So I have reclaimed that which I have lost. This cart's in really good shape. I don't need to do a whole lot of cleaning on it. There's a sticker here, which fortunately the game store knows enough not to put a sticker on the label, so that can probably come off easy. Oh yeah, real easy. Ooh. A little alcohol in there to get that. But yeah, the store I went to is actually really good. He's got a lot of good stuff. He had Final Fight 2 and 3 for $50, and the tag he had on Final Fight 3 said 120, but he said that was it had been sitting there for a while, so he's reducing it to 90. 140 bucks, just too much for me to spend right now. I know they're worth that, or that's what they go for, but it's too much. Here we go. Take the tag off this. Got a copy of Killer Instinct for Super NES. I was debating back and forth on whether or not to get the Super NES version or the Killer Instinct Gold for 64, and I don't know. I think this one's just better. Obviously not graphically better, but I think it's the better game just after thinking about it. And it's got Cinder. I want Cinder because it's really easy to spam Cinder's combos. So and then here's another one. I used to borrow this from a friend of mine who lived just across the street. Not really across the street, but kind of across the street and down an alley. Turtles Tournament Fighters, in pretty good shape. So this isn't a side-scrolling fighter. This is just like a straight-up fighter that has the Turtles. I know Shredder's in it. A couple other characters I'm not familiar with because I didn't really follow Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger. But I did like this game, so I went ahead and got this one too. So all in all, I spent $70 for these games. The Zombies was $35, which is about what it goes for. The Turtles was $20, and the Killer Instinct was $12. They had another one for $11.99, but the label was in bad shape. So I'm like, I can pay 1 more cent and get a good label. Why not? So as you can see here, I'm in a different chair. We went ahead and got a futon for this section of the man cave up here, so when we have guests, which is likely to happen in the near future because of the baby coming, they can sleep up here as well. It's real comfy cozy up here. And then I've got a new entertainment center that I built for my retro game stuff, so I want to show you that real quick. Okay guys, so here's the entertainment center I built. It's just grade 2 pine, paint grade. It's not stain grade. I didn't want to stain it. It's going to be too much work, and I kind of like the natural look of the wood. It goes pretty well with the colors in here. This is a Panasonic CRT. It's actually really nice because it's got an option for the audio out. As you can see, I'm actually using a pair of Bose computer speakers for this, but they work really well for this. But the audio out on it is such that you can turn the speakers off on the TV and still have variable or fixed volume. So if you leave it on variable volume, you can actually adjust the volume of the Bose speakers, since they're on audio output, with the TV's controller remote, I should say. So anyway, we got the PS2, which I'm waiting on a component AV cable for it, which I believe is coming in today. And then and there's my N64. My red controller's got a GameCube thumbstick on it. The yellow one has an original, which still works. Then the Super NES Model 1 RGB02 chipset. And I'm waiting on an AV cable for that as well, so I'm kind of just doing the old switcheroo between these two for now until I get that cable. Let me zoom out here. And then so this is this section of my game room. We put the futon right here, and so we got all that. And then meanwhile, for perspective, over here is the modern section. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hear somebody coming up the stairs right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Next time I see you guys will probably be with a baby, so we'll see you then.